Okay, I'm super excited to show you guys what you can do with a small room and a piece of VR software. So, let's show these people our man cave. What is going on, my VR brothers and sisters? Welcome back to the VR Asylum. So today we're going to be doing a room tour of my YouTube / man cave. I really think you guys are going to enjoy this. I'm going to show you the software that I use to develop this man cave. So before I even touched a nail. So it's going to be a fun video. It's going to be a bit long, so I'll leave timestamps in at the bottom of the video, and all of the links for everything that you see in this will be in the description as well too, if you guys are interested in that. Okay, so let's grab my vlogging camera and start vlogging, and then we'll jump into the software. Okay, so we're gonna start with what I refer to as the old clock door. Basically, I built this to cover up an ugly patio door. It is just a 2x6 frame, some plywood in behind it, and then I've just put tongue and groove boards in here, and an old clock that I found that looked really classy and old. I just love the look of it, so put it on the door, and I think it looks really cool. This kind of carries on through the theme, as you can see here, that old dark wood with the glow coming out of it and stuff. So I really like that look. All right, moving on to what you guys typically see when I am filming my videos. And basically it has two functions. Obviously the first one is what I just said. It is a background, but it also has another function, and that is that it actually hides all of the wires in here. There's a little door back there that I keep all my plugs and stuff in. They also run up these beams right here, which is a great way to hide your wires, keep them off the floor. They run up off of what I call my film bar right here, and we'll talk about that here in a sec. All right, so I've always wanted a PC desk, and this one does not disappoint. In it, we have a 3080 Ti with a 5950X, so a beast of a computer. This is my streaming side, but on this side, there's a 3090 with a 12900K and some Dominator RAM. This acts as a cabinet for the PSU, so all of the power runs through there. In the front here, we have our glass. I just etched this out with my CNC. I thought it looked really cool. You just put some lights in there. You'll also notice that we have monitors in the front as well too. So this is actually a sit-stand desk. But one of the really coolest features, if not the best feature about this desk, is that it has an automatic lid. Moving back onto the green screen, let's talk about the media pole first. This holds my mic, so it sits over top of my simulator. And then as we run down, we got our monitor so we can see what we're doing, just to make sure that the video looks good. We've got our Go XLR, which is awesome for audio. We got our Steam Deck. Here, we got our PS4. And if I turn it, you'll notice that I can kind of kill two birds with one stone. So if I'm working over on the desk, I can do that and then just turn it this way if I want to do some shooting onto the green screen. So let's move back towards some of the good stuff here. We have all our masks here. So we've got our PSVR, we've got our Oculus S, we've got some headphones where normally my Quest would be, which is sitting on this cool little IKEA head that has RGB in it. Up here is where I keep all of my camera equipment and stuff like that. Of course, we have this little girl here who plays a huge role in all of this. So if I say, Alexa, video is done, she'll turn everything off for me. I'll turn it all back on here in a second because we need some light in the air. Now everybody needs an arcade in a man cave, of course. I got my Star Wars memorabilia up here. My arcade sign there, that cool little thing. It usually has lights there, but it looks like it's burning out. I left it on too long, I think. I got my Star Wars posters, my Star Wars lightsabers, and then I've got a bunch of Star Wars characters and stuff in this cabinet. If you buy one of these things, you can mod it so that you can put pretty much any game you want on it. And moving over here, everybody needs a candy bar for their home theater. Try these if you're ever in Canada. They are the bomb. We've got our little candy dishes here with some M&Ms in them. Of course, we have our popcorn machine right here. Everybody needs some popcorn. Shut that off because I think I got plastic in there. We've got our beer fridge right there, along with all our candies you could ever want. Reese's peanut butter, my favorite dairy milk, and then we got all our cakes down there. So that's a very popular little area to go to. These cool lights up here, what makes them really cool is that you can kind of hide the wires with all of the leaves. And I've got these cool little ship rope things. I don't know exactly what they're called, but I thought it looked really cool. Gave it some character. This is Mushu right here. She's a little sweetheart. Hey, I'm talking to you. A little camera right there is what we call our Mushu camera, or Moo camera. She likes to sit beside it and take pictures of herself. It's actually kind of funny. We've got our foosball table. When I was a kid, this was my favorite game. My friends and I would play this all day as long as our quarters would last. Our bar table here. My wife and I like to sit here and eat breakfast and watch the news, or have a couple of people over and enjoy watching some UFC or some hockey or football or whatever it is. I've got the projector up here that you guys might have seen already. This is an awesome projector. Even when it's really light, you can actually see this. And this is where the man cave comes to a screeching halt, because just as I was putting up my HDPC, my wife showed up with an eviction notice. So after having a few cries on her shoulder, we got to work and looking for a place, and I'm happy to say we have found an even better place to put a man cave. So I will be filming that. I'm actually going to show you a bit of that in this software as well too, so you guys kind of get a glimpse of it, what my ideas are. So let's jump in and take a look at that software. This software is called SketchUp. Now you've probably heard it before if you do any kind of graphic design. It is phenomenal for things like 3D printing, doing DIY projects like you see here in the man cave, and a whole myriad of other things. But you may not have heard of VR Sketch. So I'm going to show you guys how to download everything, get started, and then I'm going to show you my man caves, and I'm going to let you guys play after that because, well, we'll end the video there. All right, so the first thing you guys are going to want to do is go to the actual SketchUp website and download their software. They have a 30-day trial, so try that. There have been problems, or some people with problems, downloading the trial and then downloading the trial of the VR Sketch. I didn't have those problems, so hopefully you guys can get past that. There shouldn't be an issue. All right, so we're gonna download it from this website here. I'm gonna leave links in the description below for you guys so that you guys can just go directly there, and I'll leave them in order so that you can do it in order, okay? Now, the next thing you're gonna wanna do is go and download the software in your headset, whatever headset you have, whether it's the Valve, the HTC Vive, the Oculus, or the Quest. The Windows Mixed Reality is not supported, but it does work in there. I've tried it, okay? So you should be good with pretty much any headset that's out there. All right, so once you get that all downloaded in your headset and onto your computer, the actual SketchUp software. Again, these links will be in the description below. You're gonna go and download the actual SketchUp, the VR Sketch software onto your computer. All right, once you're done that, you're gonna go into the software, the SketchUp software that you guys downloaded, and you're going to come up here to the extension warehouse. The extension warehouse is where you're gonna grab the software for the VR Sketch. This is where people get confused, I think, because they have it on their computer, that it should just show up. It's not going to. You have to go to the extension warehouse to download it as well too, okay? So you're downloading VR Sketch from the extension warehouse in the SketchUp software. All right, so once you're done all of that, you're gonna have these little icons right up here that you see. The first one is for the Valve users, the HTC Vive users. Anybody that's attached to their PC is going to use the first one. All right, it'll walk you through it. It's pretty intuitive and easy to get right into. The second icon you see is for the Oculus Quest users. Now you can use this wirelessly as well too, which is what I am going to show you today, okay? So just so you know, these other icons you guys can mess around with. This is not a tutorial. This is just simply to show you guys how to get it in there, start. Now, one of the things I am gonna suggest to you guys is that you build your models in your software first and use your headsets to tweak the models. All right, so if you try and build, you know, what we're about to see in your headset, it's going to take a long time. So I use it to build the models, the actual software, the SketchUp software, and then I'll use VR Sketch to jump in there, tweak little things, walk around in the environment to see how it looks, and then if I need to, I can change it inside there, okay? So that's the way I use it. It's much, much faster than trying to build it in the headset, all right? Even though it is very, very intuitive. Okay, so now that you've got that done, let's jump into our headsets and check out the man cave. All right, so once you guys are in your headsets, you've downloaded the software, which I'll show you right now, is right here. You're gonna want to click on that software, open it up. Then you're gonna wanna go into the actual SketchUp software, open that up, go into your model. Once you have that all opened up, you're gonna go again to those little icons. Now I have a Quest. You're gonna wanna click on that. As soon as you click on that, this little window right here is gonna show up. It's gonna give you your number, which should correlate with the software that's in there. And click on that, and it'll tell you when you're connected. So once it goes through its first setup, it'll tell you that right in front of you here, it'll say geometry is loading. You'll see that your model has loaded. So the first thing we wanna do to get into that model is just click the trigger button and just point the teleport right inside your model there, and you can see that we're now inside the man cave, the original man cave. You can literally walk around your model and check and see how everything is. All right, by the way, this desk here that you guys have seen in the video, I have a tutorial coming out for it on my other channel called PPX, Paul's Custom Projects. You guys can check that out. I'll leave a link in the description below. How to build one of these things, and I'm also gonna have plans for it if you guys are interested in building a desk like that, all right? Let's go and check out the new man cave. So just to do that, I'm just gonna walk out here, walk over into my garage. Now I'm gonna say that this is just a rough copy of the man cave. I'm not sure if this is gonna go like this, but the garage is what we're walking in right now. I'm gonna have a cutoff wall over here, like you see right here. I've just left it a half wall right now. That is going to have its own little room for the studio. So again, you see the desk. Here's the green screen. It's gonna be twice as big, 3 times actually, bigger than the one I have right now, which would be really nice. Lots of play area to play in. All right, then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna go into the theater room. Yes, I have a theater room. This is awesome. I've also got these chairs right here. You can get these chairs from the 3D warehouse as well too in SketchUp, which is really cool. You don't have to, actually everything you see, including the screen right here, is from the 3D warehouse. All right, so you can go in here as well too. This is our wet bar. So I'll be building a bar here, and I'll show you guys video of the actual new house that we're moving into. All right, then in here, we got our weight room, our exercise room. And of course we have our arcade here. Now I'm gonna have more machines as well too. So this is, again, this is just kind of a start. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys try this software out. It is awesome. It is a lot of fun. And I hope you guys build something, even if it's just in virtual reality. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time on VR Asylum.